Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always, and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we got, we finished up Neptune. We managed to find a dungeon really quickly. We got plenty of the blue gems, and everything's pretty good for continuing forward. We also went ahead and made the Master Infusion Stone for the magical crops, so that we can now start getting Tempero Essence and going from there. So, real quick, a little bit of a side. So if you're watching this far in the future, in other words, not like close to when this is uploaded, you can ignore this part. But if you are watching this close to when it was uploaded, you might have noticed that, well, I've been kind of, gone for about a week and a half, week or two, I guess. And no videos or anything like that. This is the first thing that I'm recording that is going to be up. I've recorded some other stuff that's going to be up later in the week, but this is the first thing that I'm recording that's going to be up as soon as possible. I've already recorded Evoland. I usually record those a little bit of ahead of time. But I just wanted to say real quick that apologies for that. So what had happened, I'm not going to go into super details, but basically real life, I got a little bit sick and ruined my sleep schedule, and I have an issue with my sleep schedule sometimes, and basically just kind of got all out of whack. Didn't really have time to record because I was sleeping all day, and it's not fun. But I have fixed that. Things are better, so I'm going to be recording a lot more, hopefully, as much as I can. It is summer, and I do have, real life stuff to do as well, but for the most part, videos should hopefully be on track, and I'm hoping to get ahead a little bit so that potentially here soon we can start streaming again. So I just wanted to say that as like a little side. Apologies if you've missed these videos or whatever. I'm going to be trying to do better. So let's get into what we need to do today. So first of all, what is kind of the goal? So for the longest time, our goal was to complete as much of Galacticraft as possible so that we can then just kind of start getting into the last parts of magical crops and whatnot with that. So what's the next goal? Well, the next goal is the dire crafting table. That is a pretty important thing that we're going to need to make, and it's going to require an ME controller. We can do that. Double compressed crafting table, easy enough. Awakened cores, we'll get to that in a moment, and some crystal matrix ingots, which is going to require a bunch of diamonds and nether stars. Diamonds are not an issue at all. Nether stars are slightly. To get nether stars and to make that a little bit easier, because we don't want to kill the wither too much. The wither is going to get very, very difficult if we continue to kill him. He's going to get pretty much unstoppable at some point. So we're going to want to get nether star seeds, which these are actually not too bad to do. We're going to need to kill 4 withers and a bunch of Gaia Guardians, and that's about it. So that part is pretty straightforward. But we are also going to need awakened cores. And for the nether star seeds, we're also going to need awakened draconium. Now, the awakened cores I don't believe are too terrible. More nether stars, wyvern cores, draconic cores, and these required the blue gems. So we can get into draconic evolution now. The biggest problem with this was the blue gem. And glowing magnolite, we can actually handle that. Magnolite is a little bit annoying just because of rich slag, but we have a cow that has a Zephyrium Erothium cow, so that should not be a problem. So we can get into draconic evolution. That's not too bad. And we're going to need to get the what are they called? Awakened draconium. And so the hard part with awakened draconium is we're going to need dragon hearts. And we're going to need a lot of them. So what we're going to start working on today, and we're going to do this kind of weird. We're going to work on both getting into, where is it? RF tools. We're going to start doing RF tool stuff, as well as we're going to continue working with magical crops. That's the plan for today. And what we're going to want to do is get to the point where we can get a dragon dimension so that we can kill the dragon very easily, very quickly. and its own little dimension. That's going to make those mobs a lot tougher, but that's fine. That's not much of a concern anymore. By the time we're ready to go continue doing Galacticraft stuff and basically dealing with normal mobs, it's not going to matter. So that's kind of the nice part. We're just going to have to get a bunch of Dragon Hearts, make a bunch of Awakened Draconium, and yeah, get the Nether Star Seeds. So that is kind of the plan. So we're going to get into RF Tools. Now, RF Tools is interesting. It's actually pretty easy. The recipes for most of the stuff is pretty straightforward, except for the machine frames. Machine frames require machine bases, which requires rock wool, which is kind of annoying, and it requires machine frames. So we're going to teach the system how to make machine frames. Now, before we do, we're going to want to get... I noticed we were out of mana-infused metal, so we're going to smelt some of this stuff up. Let's actually just come right down here and put it in here. Be nice and quick and easy. So between episodes, I made one interface. We're going to make another one so that we can automate some other things, which you'll see in a second. Now, do we have any torches? We have a few. Where did I put all the torches? Ooh, lag. Why am I getting so much lag? By the way, I moved all the seeds. They're in here now because we're going to have a lot more. So we're going to want to have... Okay, cool. It's already done. We're going to want another interface. And let's get some more ME conduits. So I went ahead and I brought a line over here. We have an interface right here we'll get to in a moment. This is for the assembly table. And we're going to put another interface right over here. I guess right here will be great. We can't open that chest anymore, but you know what? Let's put him no, I want to put him right here. So that should be fine. We can open the chest. And the biggest thing that we're going to want to do is make sure that is a gear. We don't care about the plates. And what we'll do is just bring this over like so. And now we have an interface here and an interface there. So why do we need that? Well, basically we're going to teach the system how to make a handful of things. So we can get rid of the dire crafting table for right now. And let's get a machine frame hardened. So we're going to need bronze. We're going to need ferrous gears, vibrant alloy gears, and machine frames. So let's worry about some of these gears. We're going to need the energetic gear as well, so that's great. So we're going to need to teach the system how to make iron gears. Now, iron gears we can do. There's a couple different ways, but the easiest way is going to be 4 iron in a processing pattern. And let's see, we're going to want some item conduits. And we're going to want 1 chest. Okay, so first things first, we're going to set this guy up. We're going to want to put 4 iron in there. And we're going to want to bring this guy back over here. And we're going to have insert, extract, always active. So that will give us our gear. And then over here, what we're going to want to do, we're going to want to put a chest right here. Now this is going to be a little messy just because of where I have to put item conduits. But we're going to do something like this. We're going to disable these 2. And we're going to connect those, but then we're going to remove this connection because I don't necessarily want that. So we're going to have this on extract, always active. This will be insert. Let's break that, I guess. And let's do extract, always active. And it's a little bit of a mess, but it's fine. This is going to work for now, and then this will be insert. So this will work for now. We'll deal with things as we need to later, but so long as we have this going, it doesn't matter too much. So we go here, iron gear made. So let's go ahead and put this guy into the interface. Now I would normally do that with the interface thing here, but I don't know where it is. So the other thing we're going to need is ferrous. Need 4 of these. And let's get these guys going as well. And so with that taken care of, we'll get the ferrous gear. Then we're going to need to make energetic alloy gear. And that is a crafting. And then the vibrant alloy. Wait, did I not? Oh, no. Okay, I messed up. So first of all, we're going to need some vibrant alloy. Let's go ahead and tell it to make like 20 of that. That'll be decently quick. Let's get another iron gear. This will confirm that this does work. Oh, no crafting CPUs. That's right. We only have one crafting CPU. Can we make one of these? No, we're making a lot of electricity. Can we make it 4K? We can do that. Okay. So how many channels do we have? We have 7 of 8 right there. So we can put another crafter right there. That'll be fine. Real quick, I want to grab a smart cable. Sure, why not? Doesn't matter what color to me. Not at all. So let's break this, and I just want to see. Put that there. That'll tell us how many channels are over there. And we have 1 channel over here. So this actually has plenty of channels. And let's come back over here. Let's grab another smart cable. And do the same right here. Might have messed something up. Oh well. But that should have like 3 channels, right? Yes. Alright, so we have some automation stuff going on. That has like 2 channels. We could probably put another... You know, we might put a crafter there just for now. So, are you done? Almost. Put you away, put you away. Put all this stuff away. And we can find this conveyor belt. Perfect. And there is... Oh, so that makes it easy. And then this chest is the big guy over there. So let's teach the system how to make it vibrant real quick. I think I just overrode the one that we could have kept, but oh well. Let's go ahead and make one of these. That shouldn't take too long. And let's see. Does it know how to make bronze? Does it really need to? Alright, we need 4 bronze. Actually, let's make this. So this is the only thing that we can't automate yet. So let's go grab let's get like a stack of iron bars. Stack of, let's see, we're gonna need C4, 16 capacitors, and a stack of steel. And we're just gonna make 16 machine frames, machine casings, because why not? So it's like so, I do believe. So unfortunately, this is the only thing that cannot be automated. If we want to automate the machine frames themselves, we need to make the crystallized redstone, and that is a lot of power. So I don't really want to do that. That's going to take a lot of time. So we'll manually make the machine casings until we like need to do something different. So do I have a recipe for that? No, of course not. Okay, so we're going to want to make a crafting poor thing. Crafting unit. I don't want to tell the system how to make those yet. And then we'll do that. We'll get a nice 4K. And we'll just put him right there for now. So that allows us to make more stuff at once. So we need to make another iron gear. So we can teach the system how to make the vibrant gears. And then from there, cool. Put that in there. And let's see, do we have everything for this? So, processing pattern, we're going to need 4 glass, 4 invar. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Glass times 4. And let's grab the invar so we can actually make one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Machine, casing, and then it is an energetic alloy gear. So one of these. Alright, so with that, what we should be able to do, let's just go ahead and put this stuff in here. And that will kick on, and eventually we will have what we need. So what we can do is just put that in there. Not there, right there. And then once we have the machine frame, we'll have that ready. So is there anything else? I don't believe so. Alright, so let's grab the rest of the stuff that we're going to need. One of these guys. Vibrant. Go ahead and craft one of those. And it will automatically do that, so that's kind of amazing. We're going to need some bronze. 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to need the machine frame. So, as soon as that is made, which it is, there's that. For those, that, and that. We'll go ahead and put those in here. That'll automatically craft up, and we should be good to go. So this goes in the chest, and then the other one will go there as soon as it's ready. So while we're waiting on that, we have a bunch of different seeds to make. And the first ones on our list are gold. So we need gold. How much gold ore do we have? 14. That is not enough. So we have a little bit of nether gold ore, so can we get that to be normal? Smelting, certainly. Okay, cool. So furnace, we're going to need like 6, so 3 more should be good. And then that will give us what we need. So we've got a good bit of Enderium. Let me go ahead and put all that in here. We can pop over here. Let's throw the gold down. And 4 dense gold ore. Perfect. Now we're going to need a good bit of Zavicio. That should not be a problem. We have a lot, so don't really care. And then we're going to need the Arigold seeds. So let's get 4, 4. Do we have extra Arigold? That is the only question. It does not look like it, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab this. Make sure I don't have any in here. I didn't think I did. We're going to need some more Minicio seeds eventually. And yeah, so we're just going to need to get a little bit more gold ore. You know what, let's go ahead and turn all of that nether gold ore into normal gold ore. We're going to need some dirt and all that kind of fun stuff. Crop sticks. And we'll get... Actually, clippers will be good enough. So we just need one of these. Don't need to crossbreed or anything like that. So Let's grab... Do I not have any dirt over here? Seriously? Okay. I guess I do, right here. So we're just going to put ore, dirt. We can put this away. And we're going to need our matic. So just hit that. Plant the gold. We're going to need a watering can, which I've put away. It's in here. A lot of work. We just need to get this guy to grow a little bit. Clip it for trying to get more seeds. And eventually we'll get what we need. So go ahead and do that. Break that. Put this crop sticks back. And it's not always going to work until it's 10-10-10. The strength actually matters on those. So there's the RE gold. We should be able to just drop that and start making gold seeds. So we'll put this guy back. And we should have our machine frame by now. So machine, hard machine frame, teach the system how to make that. Put that in there. And let's go ahead and tell it to make, like, I don't know. Let's make 5. So 4 more. And everything will kind of jump off. So we're also going to need a good bit of rock wool, which we have none of. So we need slag, which we have a good bit of. So let's go ahead and start cooking this up. That'll give us a good bit of what we need. And then we can go ahead and get gold seeds. So how do we get Minicio seeds again? Just normal seeds. Thrown in here. Perfect. So next on our list is Ardite and Cobalt. These both require dents. So let's see what kind of ores we have. Ardite, we have all of 2. Cobalt, we have all of 2. Alright, so we'll have to go into the nether for those. We're also going to need platinum, so dense shiny. We have all of 1. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have to go do some work. After that is yellowite, so we're going to need yellowite ore, which we have none of. Enderium, we should have enough for Enderium blocks. So can't do that. I wasn't sure if we could or not. We need 36. We'll smelt this up. Active with signal, perfect. So that'll smelt up, we'll be fine there. Then lumium. Do we have 36 lumium? No, but we can craft that. So let's go ahead and get 60 more. Sure. Signalum and energetic alloy. So that's the only other 2 that we're going to need. But let's go ahead and get back into the machine frame. So we're going to need a good number of machine bases. So I'm going to go ahead and tell the system how to make this stuff. So first of all, to get light gray rock wool, we need slag. Now, I don't know how we're getting this slag, to be perfectly honest. It is literally just induction furnace stuff. So I've gotten a lot from something at some point. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we're going to need to teach the system how to make these. And we'll just put that in there, grab one of those. So furnace is this one. Gets the rock wool. This one, that's not a pattern. That one goes there. And then everything else should be pretty straightforward. Cool. So now I don't have to craft this stuff. We can just tell it to automatically make it, and we'll be good. So put that away, and let's just go ahead and get to the nether. Let's go to the nether first. So if we see shiny, if we see, oh my gosh, eggs and feathers. I don't want the eggs, or the feathers for that matter. So if we see anything in the nether, any ores that are shiny, or mostly we're going to be looking for cobalt and ardite. So that's going to be the main ones. Hopefully there's no spiders. Ugh. That FPS. Something else, I have still yet to upgrade my computer. Again, hopefully soon. I've been looking into it, trying to figure out what I'm going to get and all that kind of fun stuff. Really depends on prices and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really want to talk about that because, well, I'll be honest, I don't know much about what I'm talking about when it comes to computer parts. Oops. Didn't mean to come up here. So, you know what, let's break those two and come back in here. So this is sulfur. Don't really want sulfur. Tin, copper, coal. A lot of this stuff we've already kind of dealt with. Let's get our crossbow on the bar just in case we see any like spiders or something. But another gold. Hey, there's some ardite. I hear a spider. There's a couple spiders. I hate these things so very much. So I'm not seeing much of anything we want. That's osmium. Magnesium. I don't have the tools to deal with vein mining, so I don't really want to do that if I can help it. Pig iron. Useful stuff, but not something we need right now. Nether diamond. Let's go ahead and grab that. Here is some more diamonds. Cobalt. More diamonds. There's more diamonds. More diamonds. Here's some ardite. There's some cobalt over there as well. I'll grab the emerald. So this is good stuff. Platinum. Another platinum ore is going to be useful. Where's the cobalt? It's right above me. So just need to find all this stuff. More nether diamonds. Silver. Don't think we're going to need at this point. Osmium isn't super important either. There's more diamonds. Diamonds are almost like greenish tin. So, not seeing much cobalt or ardite, which is a shame. So, recipes. Is there any other ways to make these? Supposedly, there is a dense gravel ore and a dense normal ore. So, I don't know. But I don't have my netherrack filter, so I will tell you guys what. We'll do that later. We'll keep those kind of on notice, sorta. We'll deal with it once we have access to other things. So let's go home and deal with some other things. So we need to get we need to get our magnet off. I'm sick of picking up feathers and eggs. So supposedly, or hopefully, our system is done crafting those. Well, we'll be soon. Okay, cool. So it's getting close. We can go ahead and make... Let's go ahead and tell it to make... Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait. So, what do we have? Nether diamond ore, we can put that stuff away. Now this platinum ore, not really something I was expecting to use all that much, but put ardite and all this stuff in here. So we smelt this guy up as well. That'll be fine. We get 5 shiny ore. So we should have the Enderium. All 4 blocks once that solidifies. There we go. So we can at least do the Enderium. And let's get the Lumium. We need 36. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get this melted up. Signalum. I will teach the system how to make that one of these days. We'll put that in there. And then we're going to need energetic alloy. And yeah, so still crafting this last one. Is it close? Actually, yeah. Okay, cool. So eventually we'll have more lasers and all that kind of fun stuff. We'll teach the system how to make that. Right now we're kind of hurting on our applied energistic system. This stuff is expensive to make, so I kind of want to wait. The idea is once we get into Project E, things are going to be a lot easier. But we've got to get into Project E first. So let's go ahead and make the Enderium. So this is pretty straightforward. Throw those. And that'll be done soon enough. So we can go ahead and grab, let's see, magnet. We can put that back on our bar. And there we go. We can't have the magnet on. There's Enderium. So gold and Enderium are done. Gold, Enderium. So let's go ahead and put those guys in here. And once this is done, we'll have 2 more we can deal with. So are you done now? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and we have machine frames times 5. Let's go ahead and make RF tools times 5. So we need more signalum. Let's go ahead and teach the system how to make signalum. Now this is not going to be too bad. So signalum, I've got to remember how to make it myself. In a alloy smelter, it is 3 copper, 1 silver, and 10 redstone. So redstone times 10. Copper, it was 3, right? Yes. Copper times 3 times 3. 1, 2, 3. And then, is it 10 or is it silver? I'm so bad at remembering. It's silver. So then 1 silver. And that gives you signalum times 4. Perfect. And we can put that in here. And now, machine frames times 5. Cool. So that will get to work. We have 4 lumium blocks. We'll have the last of the signalum here in a moment. We can put the gold ore away. And let's grab our, before I forget, our dev null. That is not for, there it is. I was like, that is not for the thing I wanted. So there's the 4 signalum. Now are both of those, let's see, we can get rid of this stuff. Cool. Signalum and lumium. Yep, okay. So it is basically just that, that, and that. Let's go ahead and grab some more lotuses. Top that off. Okay, cool. So this will be done here in just a moment. So there is signalum. And lumium will be on the way. So once we have our machine frames, which no active jobs means we have our machine frames, we can start working on RF tools. So I will tell you guys what, I will go figure out what all we need to do for a lot of this stuff. So we just got signalum and lumium. Let's go ahead and get the energetic alloy because that'll be easy enough. But I will go ahead and get all of the ores that we're going to need for the rest of the seeds. So energetic alloys. Can we turn this directly into blocks? We can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And seed and 4s of VCO. So pretty straightforward. And there's the seeds. Just put that on there for now. And oh, that closed because it ran out of mana. That's not good. It's kind of whatever, but it's not fun. So this will be done here in just a second. And like I said, I will get everything. There is, I guess, just one more solarium. So solarium seeds requires 4 solarium blocks. Should have known. Alright, so do something like this. And like I said, we'll kind of deal with it later. So energetic alloy. Need 4 for something else. And we'll get the solarium. Put those seeds in there for right now. So do we have... We already have enough. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get this made, and then we'll step away from magical crops for today. So there we go. Let's go ahead and put this in here, this in here. We'll take the Imperio somewhere else. Crop sticks we'll put in there, and the clippers. Because that's all stuff that we'll need for later. So this is almost done. There we go. Solarium. So we just need, what, 4 more seeds? And then the next one is Temperio Essence. There's a handful of those. And then the Temperio blocks. So we'll get everything kind of set up. I'll get all the ores that we're going to need. Any mining and all that kind of stuff. I won't bore you guys with that anymore. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Those in there. Mark this off, yes. Cool. So solarium seeds go in there. And now we can start getting into what we need to do, which is RF tools. Once I can stop misclicking. Alright, so first quest, we need to make a dimlet researcher. So let's get rid of all of this. And dimlet researcher. This guy will require not too much, so we should be able to make one. We just need 2 comparators, which means we need some redstone torches times 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no, I want the other kind of nether quartz because it's a lot cheaper. And there is the dimlet researcher. So this block, basically you put unknown dimlets in it and you find out what they have. So we're going to be lazy. We're going to set this stuff up just right here. So dimlet researcher, we're going to want some space with this guy. So we're going to do something like that. And we're going to want a chest of the diamond variety. And we're going to want just a normal chest. You know what? We'll just use a sky root. Let's grab item conduits. And yeah, that's it. So dimlets, we're going to grab a handful of stacks of these. Not all of them, because we want to keep some, just in case. But basically, we're going to put, let's see, F7. We're going to put that torch there, and we'll put another torch right here, just in case. Don't want anything to be too dark, so we'll put this guy here. We'll put the skyroot chest here. Item conduits like so. So this is pretty straightforward. You put dimlets in here, they get researched, and they get placed in here. So this will be in, out, insert on green, extract on brown, always active, extract on green, always active, insert on brown. So we'll get all of the materials and stuff there, and we'll have to deal with, it will probably fill up, and it will go pretty quickly. So what we were looking for is, that's nice, but that's expensive. Luckily we have a cow for that. So there's a lot of good stuff we can get, and that'll probably fill up pretty quickly, but who cares? So that is kind of the first step. So that will give us a reward bag. Let's take the far left every time. So modular storage is something we can deal with. That's something that I don't really care too much about, to be honest. What I want to get into is actually making dimensions. So next step for that is the inscriber, which allows you to make dimensions. So let's get the inscriber. So this guy requires some Technicolor essence, paper stacks, and electrotine ingots. So we'll need 2 of these. Right? That was that. Okay, yeah. And there we go. Dimension inscriber. Pretty easy. So left, we have 2 basics so far. So this guy, I don't remember if this actually requires power or not. No. So this is really nice. We can put this basically wherever we want. And we're going to want to put it over here with this stuff. So let's put it right here. And nah, let's not put it there. So let's take this water. Let's put it here. Why not? So this will allow us to basically inscribe dimensions. If we use dimlets, we can build our own dimensions, but if we don't use dimlets, we can basically just get a random dimension. I don't recommend making a completely random dimension because there are some negative effects. I don't know if we've gotten any of those. Wow, there is a lot of stuff in here. One of these days we'll probably want to sort this a little bit, but there can be some really bad effects, and that's something you don't want. Effect nuns are super duper useful. They're relatively easy to craft. You're going to want a lot of those. So yeah, it looks like we've got a lot of different things, but not really anything good. We're going to have to make this better. Actually, the modular storage can help with that. So let's put that away, and let's go ahead and make a modular storage block. Recommend this for all the dimlets you may find. So it is just called modular storage. So we're going to have a lot of dimlets, and modular storage is going to allow us to make things pretty easy, and this is really cheap. We just need a chest, so we'll tell the system to make that. Cool. There's a modular storage system. And left. Ooh, we got an epic this time. Perfect. We'll open all those later. So I've got to remember how to do this. You've got to have storage module, and there is a specific storage module for dimlets. So this is not too bad to make. Let's go ahead and make that, because we're going to need that. Alright, so let's go ahead and break that. We're going to put this guy right here. And dimlet storage also needs to have some sort of storage capability. So we'll need to make a storage module tier 1. And you know what? There is a quest immediately after this. So there's a tier 2 and a tier 3. Let's see how bad tier 3 is. So tier 2 requires tier 1 with another chest. Let's go ahead and make like 10 chests. It's good to have extra. It's not like we're hurting on making wood or anything. So there's that. And then tier 3. We just need another gold block. So that is not an issue whatsoever. That will smelt up in just a moment. So this cannot store anything yet. I don't know if we can pipe things in easily. We will see. But let's actually pick this guy up because we'll move him and put him right there. Let's also turn our magnet on just because it'll make things nicer. So this is going to be done in just a second. And then we'll get our dimlet storage. So we'll get this quest done, and then I think that's going to be about it for today's episode because we are starting to go long on time. So there is a tier 3 leftmost. So we can put that in there. And now it can connect. So what we want to do is insert on brown. And it will start getting all of those guys. So I will manually move all of those. And then put the this guy there. So this is actually really nice. And this will store 300 stacks of items. Which is probably going to be the best we can do. Is there 300 dimlets? I don't actually know. That is a wonderful question. But we can get a lot of stuff. And then if we run out of room, it is a modular storage system, so we can make more storage. There is storage. What else is there? There is some other stuff that you can do. So storage capabilities, or dictionary and generic. So you can do a lot of fun stuff. Can we complete that quest too? So or dictionary requires a piece of iron ore, and then generic. Yeah, that was easy enough. Cool, leftmost. So let's put those away, that away, those away. And we have some reward bags to open. So we have 2 basics. Boring. We have a good packing tape. Packing tape is nice, but not super useful. Grater. Ooh, a beacon. That is actually somewhat nice. I don't know that we need any more right now, but that's kind of nice. And then our epic. Aw, it's an ultimate bin. It's empty, but whatever. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I'm going to let these guys kind of do their thing. We have a lot of dimlets to run through, and I'm going to be moving all of this stuff up as we can. Now, the nice thing is we can sort on dimlet type. So we have, let's see, anything good in the liquids. Just the Zephyrium Erothium is good. Conductive red metal. I don't know if that's good. For materials, we have redstone. That's nice. Carbon ore. So we don't dash ore. Something that would, hey, Kepler green diamond, yellow diamond ore. Those are really nice. So we might not have to do anything else with, well, anything else with the Galacticraft, really. So here's a question, and this is something I'm hoping to make next time. The Dimension Builder. Oh yeah, that's easy. Okay, cool. The creative one is not, but that'll be a while. So, theoretically, if we look at meteoric iron, it does not have a dimlet, but blue gems do. It's pretty expensive. That is a bad thing, but eventually we can kind of, well, not worry about it. So what else we got? Crystal stones. I don't know if that's good or not. Bunch of nether ores, Pluto tungsten. We have some mobs, but not the one we want. Creepers, cave spiders, chickens, cows. Cows can be good because you can get a lot of fluid cows in these dimlets. And that's about it. So, eventually we'll kind of deal with all this stuff. Like I said, I will kind of move all this stuff up into the main thing. Did I say liquid caramel? Caramel. I say caramel usually. I don't know why I said caramel. I almost never say that. Phase gold. I don't know that a lot of this stuff is super useful, but yeah, basically we can do a lot of really cool things. We are already 200 items in, so I might want to filter things and do weird things to this stuff. We might need more storage, but there is a way to kind of make more storage tabs and whatnot. Compact equals stacks, and then cycle to next storage window. So that is storage module. So that is kind of the idea. If we make another storage module, we can cycle and then we can kind of sort things as needed, as wanted, and it'll be great. So we'll kind of deal with that as we go. But hey, we got rid of that. We can put the dimension inscriber there and we'll be good to go. So next time we are going to continue working with both RF tools and magical crops, and work towards basically getting awakened draconium so that we can get nether star seeds so that we can make really, really cool things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know it went a little bit long. Again, apology for the kind of break in videos, but hopefully that will be fixed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!